Hello everybody, this is Charles and I'm back with another toy review, this time for Bandai's metal build Gundam Exia repair. Alright, so this is a very big box, very nice box art, has this very worn out look just like the Exia repair. And I'm just going to bring the box out of the picture, it's really big. So without further ado, here is a Gundam Exia repair. I'm just going to shift the camera down a little bit. Alright. So this is a Gundam Exia repair. Just to know, I'm right now in the middle of 3 a.m. Doing this review because I just got this toy this evening, and I was busy with work and blah blah blah. So in order to be one of the first to bring you this review, I'm here in Singapore in the middle of 3 a.m. doing this review. So talk about dedication, huh? All right. Anyway, so here's Exia. Really nice. Okay, this piece, you know, you gotta hold it in your hand to really appreciate the toy, because if you were to look at just pictures, you might think that apart from maybe some coloring to give it the burnt look, and taking out the left arm, taking out a few parts here and there, this is actually a lot more than that. I should go through from top to bottom to explain more. First, pardon my camera because I know the resolution is not high, but the Exia's head is a totally different head sculpt. Okay, you have a lot of details to it in terms of half the face is blown off, and then you only see the eye over here, and half the crest here is actually cut off. Bandai actually gave you another crest. This is made of plastic or PVC, and you have another one that's made of rubber, just in case you're worried you might accidentally break it. Alright, so that's the head part. In terms of the fins on the neck, you see here we have this yellow one over here, and here we don't have it. It's not just a matter of removing it, okay, it's a matter of actually creating a whole new piece of this piece, so that there's no additional joint, because over here you need an additional joint for this to fit in, but there is no additional joint for it to peg in, which I'll show over here. So over here you just take this out. So you see this joint, alright, there's actually something over here, this pole over here for you to actually fit it in, but the other side is none, so you can't just fit it in this way. So actually it's there's really a lot of heart and soul put into creating this piece, which is, you know, something I really respect Bandai for it. And over here, let's moving on to the shoulder pad. So there's some black like burnt markings here. It's just to simulate that, you know, you in the war you got blasted by lasers, machinery, guns. So it's just a burnt look, which is very nice. And over here, the shoulder pads, okay, there's actually depressions and cuts, you know, over here. So it's not just a normal shoulder pad of recoloring, but it's a total remove of the shoulder pad as well, with cuts to show the depression. So it's really cool. And if we move on to the blades, of course we see this top portion of the blade is actually cut off, and portions of the blade actually have jagged edges to show that actually it's gone through a lot of fight, and there's no repair. So this is really detailed in terms of the damage that's done. Okay, and of course when we move on to look at the chest portion over here, the green plastic here, okay, again pardon for my camera resolution, it's really not sharp, I'm so sorry, but there is crack, you know, it's cracked, it's molded crack, and it's really nice. Molding is cracked, and that is really awesome. Moving to the back first. Alright, over here these two parts are supposed to be GN swords, but apparently it seems that based on this version of the backpack, it's actually like cut off or removed. So you can see it's like jagged and cut off, so it's really nice. And over here as well, the back we have this burnt grayish coloring, which is a very nice touch. You know, usually you would think that only like model kits you have to use a lot of spray painting and adjustments, and be really careful to have that burned or battle damage look, but this is really well done. And if you look at the leg portions over here, all the markings, most of the markings have scratches, okay, so which is another level of detail. So even at the bottom here, you see a scratch over here for the blue parts, and over here to simulate the battle damage, okay, this part is missing. It's not just a matter of removing it, but it's a remolding of this part. So it's not just removing this movable section over here, but also recreating this part over here. And of course, we look at the sides over here. There used to be this green, what you call that, plastic. Okay, let me just show you here with the Exia. Okay, for here there's a green plastic, but there isn't any here. So there's another level of detail being given here. And also, yes, I'm gonna take out this part. So this part, even for the thigh cover as well, we see battle damage, and here is a cut over here. It's an in cut over here, and here is also another cut, which is absent in the original one, and also scratches on the engravings. So this is another detail that you see. It's really awesome, I tell you guys. And of course, over here on the crotch portion, it's also scratches, and it's a remolding of like a piece of the metal is being chipped off here and there. So it's really awesome. And of course, here at the kneecap, all right, it's a totally removed. This whole die-cast piece is totally removed. It's not just a matter of removing this piece. You see, removing this piece, it gives you a very different. This is like a pack for you to pack in, but this is basically really to simulate that this piece was blown off and it's only left the kneecap or exposed. So this is really awesome. Coloring wise, really awesome. And of course, we don't get a lap hand, but we get this this cloak. And the cloak is made of hard rubber, so you don't have to worry being warped over time, because it's unlikely to warp. It's really going to stay in place, and you can move the joint as a whole, and you can also move the cloak freely, which I will do so in my demonstration later. But it's really nice. In terms of weight wise, it's exactly the same, if not slightly lighter than the Exia due to the lack of one arm, but you know, basically it's really heavy, it's really hefty. Articulation wise, same Exia. You get movement here all the way up. You can move these shoulder portions here. You can move them front, back, head 360 rotation. Head you can actually move it quite up to look this much, which is really cool. A lot of articulation, 360. Waist you can move. The waists are pretty tight as well. And we have double jointed elbows over here. And the elbow joint, you can actually rotate it as well. Okay, over here, very tight joint over here. You can actually rotate it, which is really cool. Waist wise, I've demonstrated. In terms of legs wise, you can really move them a lot. And here being free exposed, you can really move it all the way 90 degrees up. Double jointed knees, really cool. And toes wise, a lot of movement as well. So this is really awesome. I'm just going to show the blade. I'm just going to put the blade up. So right now I'm just going to adjust the blade. Let me just do it in a moment. Let me just shift this outwards. Alright, and now put the rifle into the hand. So over here we have done, you see, this is Exia holding his rifle. Okay, beam gun, and you want to switch it to a sword, just need to lift this part up, and there you have it. Here is the sword. Really cool, really awesome. I'm just gonna give a pose for this guy, which is, you know, something he really deserves. I'm just gonna pose him and show you how awesome he looks, even as a battle damage piece. It's really awesome. I really love this piece, and I'm just going to pose him a little bit. Okay. Okay, the shoulder parts might come off, but no worries, you can just clip them back in. Okay, just show Exia charging forward, and I'm going to adjust the cloak as well. Okay. And here, yes, really awesome. Let's take a look. Let me see if I can just place him down. I'm not putting him on a stand, okay, but yes, I'm going to show you this way. So this Exia, really awesome. See, with this pose, says charging forward, really nice, really awesome. Especially if you put on a stand, this pose looks really awesome. It's like your final strike and battle damage, but I'm gonna give you a final strike. This is really awesome. You know, this is really awesome. Look of this. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it back to his freestanding position. Let me see. Yes, even a freestanding position is really awesome like this. Wow. I'm so excited about this piece. So fun. Yes. So fun. So cool. Now this cloak thingy is really cool. You know, I really have to apologize because of the quality of my camera. I can't show the level of detail for the paint, but I tell you honestly, take my words for it, the level of paint, all the battle damage markings, all the what I call that, all the engravings and all the detailing that is really awesome for this piece. I know a lot of people might not really like this because it's like a one arm bandit, you're missing one arm, but this is really an awesome piece. And it's not just a piece of just mildly modifying certain parts. It's actually a piece more of like, I think he's more like I treat him more like a 50% remake, at least a 50% remake, and in terms of painting wise, it's really totally different. No, the battle damage markings, the battle damage look, and the feel is really awesome. Once you hold it in your hands and once you look at it in the light, you will really feel that this is really a figure worth getting, because it's really awesome. You know, I am so in love with this piece. I think I'm gonna get one or two more. It's really nice. I really love it. And it comes with parts, which I'm not going to take out. It comes with this shoulder parts for you to swap to free the Exia repair tool. Same for the front leg parts, and these two actually are the back hand parts. Okay, to swap Exia to Exia 2. And then we have spare hands for his right hand, and then we have the stand piece. We have the extra head crest, and we have the GN drive. This is very interesting. I'm just going to show this GN drive. This is the GN drive, activated open mode GN drive. So basically, you know, when the GN drive is activated, it sort of comes out in full power, something like that in the show. I can't really remember, but this is how cool it looks. You know, so this is additional GN drive, something that you will need. Okay, basically this set is like I think if you are a big fan of Gundam 00 and you're a big fan of Exia, in order to get all the different forms, different modes, you will definitely get this, at least for the spare parts over here. So it's really something you need to get. You know, I think Bandai is not shortchanging you and not making you buy this piece for the sake of getting the spare parts to form the Exia repair tool. Personally, I feel that getting this Exia itself is a nice figure on its own. It's really nice. I mean, if you look at the Exia over here, okay, he is extremely clean, fresh launch from the firing pad, from the warship. But this Exia is really like, I've been through the battle, you know, all the scarring and everything. It's really awesome. You know, this I think is the first time Bandai did a completed model, okay, which has so much detail in terms of coloring, in terms of battle damage. You know, this is really a first for Bandai, and I think it really works. I mean, for really Exia repair, it really works because it's really awesome. I mean, I can't stop saying how awesome it is, because it really is that awesome. Despite being a battle damage piece, it is really awesome. I mean, this is something that it probably takes an expert modeler to do a good job of. All the black and everything, all the shadowing and whatever. It's really well done. I mean, it's really amazing. I have to say, well done, Bandai. Joints are tight and everything. So this is really a very nice figure. I'm just gonna make him go back to his default position to do another comparison with Exia. So here we have, you know, it's really absolutely cool. Personally, I think this piece is really worth the money. It's still available right now in various websites, maybe because some people are probably not getting it because they're skeptical about how nice this piece is. But really, trust me, once you see this piece in the light, you will love this piece. It's worth every single cent. Alright, so here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time. Details to it, in terms of half the face is blown off, and then you only see the eye over here, and half the crest here is actually cut off. Bandai actually gave you another crest. This is made of plastic or PVC, and you have another one that is made of rubber, just in case you're worried you might accidentally break it. Alright, so that's the head part. In terms of the fins on the neck, you see here we have dedication, huh? Alright, anyway, so here's Exia. Really nice. Okay, this piece, you know, you gotta hold it in your hand to really appreciate the toy, because if you were to look at just pictures, you might think that apart from maybe some coloring, to give it the burnt look, and taking out the left arm, taking out a few parts here and there. This is actually a lot more than that. I should go through from top to bottom to explain more. First, pardon my camera because I know the resolution is not high, but the Exia's head is a totally different head sculpt. Okay, you have a lot of detail. Shift the camera down a little bit. Alright, so this is a Gundam Exia repair. Just to know, I'm right now in the middle of 3 a.m. Doing this review because I just got this toy this evening, and I was busy with work and blah blah blah. So in order to be one of the first to bring you this review, I'm here in Singapore in the middle of 3 a.m. doing this review. So talk about that. Hello everybody, this is Charles and I'm back with another toy review, this time for Bandai's metal build Gundam Exia repair. Alright, so this is a very big box, very nice box art, has this very worn out look just like the Exia repair. And I'm just going to bring the box out of the picture, it's really big. So without further ado, here is a Gundam Exia repair. I'm just